yo, it's Guido coming at you with a Tactics Talk. It's Monday, so it is time for a miserable Monday. I'm driving my, what is this thing? P43 BIS Tier 6, bottom tier in a 357. That's pretty miserable right off the bat. I am on Steeps. That's not miserable. This is actually a pretty good map. Spawn down into the south. You can see that I've moved over to the east side. We have a Progetto, one of our tier 8s, right? Top tier guy, right? And a 1375. Another pretty good tank. And they've been scouting out the Centurion that's coming around the corner. And I'm going to see if I can get a shot on the Centurion. So let's see how miserable Monday goes. Look at the shadow of that airplane that I caught as it's going by. There they are. One of them is in the sun and the shadow right going over as we go by. Pretty cool. All right, so we'll come around here and we see this guy and we shoot him. And oh, geez, the Progetto hits me. Naturally, why wouldn't he? He's reloading his deal. I'm going to see if I can get a shot. Oh, boy. And the both artillery. Fantastic. I guess that Progetto tier 8 up there was not really the tank they wanted to shoot at. So I have been slammed by both. So let's see. We're going to come out here and see if we can get a shot. No! Boom! Right into my face. I was proxy lit by that Centurion. All right, so right off the bat, we're only at 1328. And I have lost nearly all my hit points. And I'm just waiting for the artillery to finish me off. Miserable Monday. That was close. So he stuns me but doesn't quite kill me. And here I sit at 76 hit points at the beginning of the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just pull behind this rock. And I'm going to get very defensive on how I'm going to play. I'm going to go purely to sniping, playing the vision game. And right now what I want to do is just completely disappear from the artillery's radar as far as even thinking about me. No need to move up. If I poke around that corner, I'm either going to get killed by one of those guys who cannot miss me, or by the artillery who's just going to splash me. So I need to get out of here. Remember, it's miserable Monday. Not every game goes well. And if you're going to press and be aggressive like I do, and get up front, you're going to tend to get hits like that. Unlucky on the Progetto hitting me twice in a row. The third one, he was fully zoomed and he saw me moving, so that was not really that big of a surprise right there. But sometimes if RNG is against you, you've just got to change the game plan. Unfortunately, I'm not doing much for the team, right? I've dropped 500, I've spotted for 430. I'm not really an effective part of the team right now. All I'm doing is trying to stay alive and look for shots. Those guys are now getting all the artillery love up front. Getting dropped on them right and left. And now I can move up. They've pushed the Progetto, the enemy one, back. I think I owe him some damage. There's the Hummel lit, and we finally coming around behind him over here. The guys on the west side have held them long enough, and we've knocked them down 6-2. So we're in good shape if we can keep from getting crushed as we push in from their campers. As you can see that we've got a lot of low hit point guys. Moving along, moving along. Oh, maybe I can get a shot on this Progetto. I owe this guy. He's probably going to look at me and snap me, but I get the shot. 206, I drop on him on a 240. 206 on a 240 Alpha gun. Although 719 is right along where you'd expect on 3 hits. Oh, missed an opportunity. There's that crazy bad zoom time on this 90mm that this tank carries. I will have a review on this tank coming out in the next week. I'd imagine later on this week, in fact, if you're interested in how this thing fights. I kind of liked it overall. But this was not the best game ever. So I'm sitting at 700 damage, 439. Contributed a little bit, although most of my contribution was soaking up some arty shots early on. Miserable Monday. Oh, I'm going to miss that. I thought that actually hit, but it hit the rock. Down he goes. And that's it. I don't get any more hit points. You know, sometimes you just buffoon the early going, and if that happens, all you can do really at that point is try to stay alive. I will sometimes get angry and press a little more, even knowing that I'm just going to get nuked or killed. In that case, I really did not want to let that Hummel or that other artillery get the kill on me. So I figured I'd just go hide. Maybe they'll spend a little time looking for me and not shooting at the other tanks. You can see that eventually they went to the other tanks because that's what you do when you play the game. You don't have someone lit, you go find someone else to blap, especially with artillery. Miserable Monday, fellas. It doesn't always go well. Take it easy.